Welcome to Spidell's California Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Sedan, and this week we're covering the FTB's letter campaign regarding Schedule A and Schedule C deductions and what taxpayers should do if they receive one of these letters. If you need to get caught up on all things California tax, register for Spidell's 4-hour Critical California Tax Issues webinar on August 24th. You can see which topics will be covered and sign up at caltax.com under webinars. Last year, the FTB started an outreach campaign sending letters titled Review Your State Tax Return to taxpayers who reported large Schedule A deductions or large Schedule C expenses. The FTB is continuing this campaign and started sending more of these letters in May of 2023. The purpose of the review letter is to encourage taxpayers to review their 2020 tax return and current tax year returns for any discrepancies. The letters explain the type of deductions or expenses commonly overstated, where to find more information regarding what's reportable, and recommend filing an amended tax return if necessary. If no changes are needed to the items reported, then no action or response is necessary. Unfortunately, these letters could generate a lot of calls from your clients, but if they legitimately claimed the expenses, they can ignore these letters. Taxpayers should not make a change and file an amended return just because they were prompted to by the FTB. A review letter does not constitute an audit. Instead, it's part of an educational campaign. But the 2020 return does remain subject to audit until the statute of limitations expires. According to the FTB, a taxpayer who receives an education letter is not more or less likely to be selected for audit. Their chances of being selected for audit remain the same as before they were sent the letter, and the FTB will continue to use their normal audit selection process. Taxpayers should review their return and make sure that the amounts claimed are accurate and that they have the proper documentation to substantiate their deductions or expenses. Common Schedule A problem areas include medical expenses like deducting insurance premiums paid with pre-tax dollars, charitable contributions like donations made to charities that are not qualified, or non-cash donation deductions in excess of the fair market value of the item donated, and job expense and miscellaneous deductions like deductions for uniforms that are not required by the employer. Common Schedule C audit areas include business meals and travel, and car and truck expenses like mileage. When these issues are appealed, the taxpayer will lose if they have little or no substantiation to back up large deductions. Proper substantiation includes contemporaneous records like mileage logs and repair receipts showing total miles driven, and for meals and travel, be sure to record dates, destination, and the business purpose or the business benefit the taxpayer expects to derive. Also, Schedule C deduction amounts that aren't normal for the size of the business could be an audit trigger. For example, a real estate agent taking a course that costs $30,000 that promises to teach them how to make $1 million. This large of an education expense for a small real estate professional could be questioned. You can also stay up to date with the state with a subscription to Spidell's California Tax Letter. Download a sample issue and get details about what's included with this subscription at caltax.com under Publications. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spidell's California Minute.